Within the first month, a remarkable journey unfolds. From the moment one egg is chosen and joined, cells divide, drift, and find a home. Tiny vessels weave a lifeline, and a heart the size of a poppy seed begins to beat. Hidden beneath the quiet of everyday
life begins in the smallest of places. Come with me. Let's take a closer look. Inside a mother's womb, a single cell drifts through a warm ocean of possibility. This fertilized egg, no bigger than a grain of sand, searches for a home. When it reaches the...
Today we're looking at the miraculous first sketches of a human being. In week 4, the embryo is about the size of a poppy seed. Here, the neural tube and the primitive heart are drawn in. By week 7, those little limb buds appear, and by week 9, a delicate spine and ribs start to show.
Around 4 weeks, the tiny embryo is just beginning to take shape. By the 6th week, something remarkable happens. Inside this little chest, a delicate heart forms and starts to move. Listen, a rhythmic flutter, no bigger than weeks.
Around 6 weeks, the embryo looks like a little bean. Watch here. By week 7, tiny arm and leg buds sprout. A couple of weeks later, those buds flatten into paddles and start shaping into fingers and toes. By 11 weeks, the eyes that once sat on the sides of the head slide forward and get eyelids to...
Around week 9, that tiny embryo is still curled like a comma, but watch how quickly it transforms. By week 10, arms and legs are sprouting. Week 11, the head lifts. And at week 12, confetti moment, it's officially a fetus. The heart is beating strong enough to hear, the brain is racing.
Around 12 weeks, the tiny embryo we saw at 8 weeks has transformed into a fetus with arms, legs, and a round little head. And believe it or not, it can already move, stretching, kicking, even curling those new fingers and toes. Those movements are powered by muscles that are just starting to...
Inside the womb, a tiny story begins. At just a few weeks, the heart flickers to life and little limb buds appear. By 12 weeks, fingers and toes are tiny yet distinct, some already wiggling. At 20 weeks, the face starts to practice expressions, even a first...
Around weeks 18 to 20, babies have grown muscles strong enough to wriggle and kick. Inside the womb, they're twisting, stretching, even hiccuping. And many moms feel those first tiny flutters right about now. By 24 weeks, the movements are more rhythmic. Little punches, rolls, and the face.
At 8 weeks, the tiny body is still forming, but nerve endings are already sparking. By 16 weeks, the ears are in place, preparing for their first job. Around 20 weeks, the middle ear stiffens and sound begins to slip in, muffled rhythm.
Around 20 weeks, babies are about the size of a sweet potato, light but already practicing big moves. By 24 weeks, they pass the 1-pound mark, their heartbeat steady and strong. At 28 weeks, muscles and bones strengthen, and those tiny legs kick with real power. By 30...
Inside the cozy womb, an incredible journey unfolds. At around 12 weeks, the tiny fetus is only the size of a small plum, yet already moving and growing rapidly. By 28 weeks, ears pick up muffled sounds and little hands explore. At 28 weeks, the brain begins...
In these final weeks, the baby has grown strong and cozy. Around week 33, many still lounge head up, floating like tiny astronauts. By about 36 weeks, most begin a slow somersault, turning their heads toward the exit. And by week 30,
growing a baby is a spectacular journey. At 4 weeks, a tiny ball of cells snuggles in. By 8 weeks, it's a little bean with a beating heart. And by 12, your baby is practicing tiny thumb sucks. What helps this amazing growth? 3 big things: good nutrition.
From the moment of conception, these stages unfold beautifully. Now for a quick Q&A, starting with how the baby is nourished. Welcome to the stages of fetal development. It might seem complex, but we'll explore this amazing journey together, step by step.
From the very first flutter, a baby begins an incredible adventure. At just 6 weeks, the tiny embryo is smaller than a lentil, yet its heart is already beating fast. By 12 weeks, fingers and toes have formed, ready to stretch and wiggle. Around week 20, many parents hear that heart.
Ever wonder how a brand new human begins? Let's take a peek at the stages of fetal development. In just 2 weeks, a single cell forms. By week 5, it's an embryo. At 10 weeks, a tiny fetus. Around 20 weeks, fingers and toes stretch. And by 36, a baby is nearly